Hi guys, so I've been waiting to create this video for a long time. It's about network marketing. This has been a really hot topic. Network marketing is everywhere. You may have some people that you know that are doing network marketing and profiting from it. I'll talk about what is network marketing or MLM, how do you identify an MLM, how do you make money with MLM, pros and cons of network marketing or MLM, and my personal experience. A small disclaimer, everything mentioned in this video is my personal opinion and also my personal findings, my first-hand research by actually going into it, becoming part of it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I have a question for you. Are any of these companies are familiar to you? If so, I think you should continue watching because these companies are known as network marketing companies, more so MLM, which stands for multi-level marketing. So according to Investopedia, network marketing is a business model that depends on person-to-person sales by independent representatives, often working from home. Network marketing is often referred to as MLM. And what is MLM? According to Wikipedia, multi-level marketing or MLM, also called network marketing or pyramid selling, is controversial marketing strategy for the sale of products or services where the revenue of the MLM company is derived from non-salaried workforce selling the company's products or services, while the earnings of the participants are derived from a pyramid shape or binary compensation commission system. An MLM strategy may be a legal pyramid scheme. I want to clarify the difference between pyramid scheme and MLM specifically. There are different types of MLMs. The illegal ones are the ones that do not have product. This is a clear pyramid scheme because it's a Ponzi scheme, also referred as Ponzi scheme, and that one is illegal. But when you have MLMs or network marketing companies with a product as a base, they are completely legal. They can do the business. This is a legal practice, and I would say it's a really smart business practice and a way to sell your products. Maybe not the most ethical, but it works. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It usually requires you to buy inventory and sell it to your networks and restock on a regular basis. But it's not always the case because in some MLMs, product-based MLMs, you get an affiliate link to your website through their portal of the company, and you're able to track your sales, your revenue, commissions, and everything. It's a classic affiliate marketing website, but there's another side of it, which is recruiting, and I'll talk about it a little bit later. So how do you identify an MLM? So first, they promote idea of financial independence. They're trying to tackle on your dreams. They often ask what you want to do in your life. They're trying to lure you in and recruit you based on this assumption that you can do too, and that's one of the reasons why MLM is so successful. They also promote like opportunity to win free trips sponsored by the company, or like earning a car, often Cadillac, which is not a scam. It is true, but it takes a hell lot of work to get there, and often a lot of people just withdraw at the first stages just because it's not really their thing. But people who are committing to it, they do earn it, and I saw it. It is legit. It's not a scam, but you have to be ready to put in a lot of work. Number two, so they are offering you an opportunity to own your business or work from home or be your own boss, quit 9 to 5. These are like often the phrases that you use. They tend to reach out to mainly students, like university, college, or high school even students, or stay-at-home moms who are looking after child to sell the product. They're often giving this idea of you can make money from home and everything. So they tend to like specifically target people who are in this position where they cannot have a full-time income necessarily. It is a great opportunity from that standpoint, right? Like if you are a student, why not just give it a try? That's why, like, you know, that's the most profitable target market for them. Number three, they give you self-help books to read and before getting you on board. Specifically from my other experience, not the one that I was part of, in my first year of university, I was approached by one lady who was doing network marketing for some cosmetic brand. I do not remember what it was, but we met her in person. She set up a couple meetings in Starbucks with me. When I did my research back like in my first year, I noticed a pattern. Network marketers usually tend to be in Starbucks and they tend to give self-help books. So it wasn't really only her, it's a pattern of behavior. So that's like another way to recognize a network marketing company, network marketing business that is trying to recruit you. She gave me a book to read. Like I literally finished it in 2 days, I think. And that was during my studies at university. So that was like kind of challenging to finish, but I was so motivated, I was so excited because my first year self was really ambitious. The tactics that they're using, they're not like revealing too many details at first, and that's actually my point number 4. They don't give too many details until you join. In order to join, you have to pay for the product to test yourself or to order inventory. It depends on what kind of MLM or network marketing company that is. To continue on with the story that I had in my first year, the woman was pretty young, so I would say in her 25. She was saying, I'm already retired, I own like a car, I bought my mom a house, and etc. And of course that kept me motivated. That's one of my dreams, to buy a whole house with my parents. So she gave me a book, Robert Kiyosaki's The Business of the 21st Century. Pretty much is to set me in, you know, to believe in it and become motivated and then join. So that's a kind of a sales funnel that they're trying to get you into. So that's like a philosophy which is really smart, I'm not gonna lie. This system is really well thought through. That's why it's so successful. That's one of the reasons why I'm making this video, because I have a lot of friends who come across these kind of things, and then I'm saying, okay, no, note that this is network marketing and this is what they do. I'm not saying it's bad, neither am I saying it's good, and I will tell you why later on during the pros and cons section of the video. That was number 3 and 4. Number 5, they might invite you to networking events where they try to sell you or like recruit you, essentially. So that's the whole idea of creating this networking event. Number 6, they may seem pushy and create a sense of urgency to get you on board. They're good and bad network marketers. It's so easy to become a part of it, but it's so hard to educate your team how to do properly, how to approach it properly. Some of the independent sellers who claim their own business, which is not, they're just reselling a product of a company, being pushy and like there's like, okay, well, like join before this and this, or like, you know, I'm gonna give away a spot, or join before this and this because we have a sale so you can purchase your products for a lower price, when it's not really the case. That's one of the reasons why network marketing has a really negative reputation. Next, 7th, they usually approach you through Instagram or LinkedIn with an opportunity to make 6-figure income or income in general. I have been reached out so many times through LinkedIn, and my friends too, like they have messaged me. I was like, oh my god, I have been approached by this person on LinkedIn, which seems legit, with an opportunity to make money and own my business. So I have a friend who was doing that for Amway, for example. Like she was approached, she thought it's completely legit, and she ended up not doing it. I know also people who have accepted it and then they quit and then they regret their money. So that's like one of the ways that they try to lure you in. Those are the main factors that I've came up with on how to identify an MLM or a network marketing company that is trying to, or network marketing representative trying to recruit you to be a part of their team. How do you make money? So one of the most common ways is like they do it through commissions on the product. So when you're registering with a company, you have your own website with your own link that you put in your bio, and then people who click through it and then make a purchase through it, you earn commissions through that link. It's like affiliate marketing, seems legit, but the biggest and the most profitable area for them is recruiting people. And I was told by my mentor in my network marketing experience, I said like, I don't want to do recruitment because I don't feel comfortable with this, but I'm okay with promoting products because I wanted to start off with affiliate marketing a little bit. So I thought that would be a good opportunity to do so, and also I was really curious why, and I'll actually touch base on that later on in the video in terms of like why did I join or decide to try it out. But recruiting people is the most profitable way to make money because new recruits are paying a lot of money to get your products. With the recruiting, you're creating your own team, so you are recruited by someone, and this someone is a part of someone. So whenever you get recruited and you purchase your product, like a package of products, it's pretty expensive, not gonna lie, most of the times over $200 at least. If it's like a decent product, and that's the one that they recommend, it's over $200 usually. And these profits are going to your mentors, those who have recruited you, right? And then those who recruited them, and then who recruited them. So it goes on and on and on. And that's one of the reasons why it says pyramid, but it's not really pyramid, because pyramid scheme is Ponzi scheme, and that's when you don't have a product, but it's multi-level marketing. Multi-level, that would make sense, right? That's how they make money. Then you're encouraged to recruit people under you, also have them order the products and join the team, and then also have them recruited more people, right? And this is how it multiplies. This is multiplier effect, and this is how it becomes so successful. This is how you earn your money. But the question is about how do you recruit people, and it's often not necessarily transparent. Essentially, when you're becoming a part of one group, so you have your recruits, right? And these recruits have more recruits, and then you also have your recruiter, and this recruiter has their recruiter. Say this person on the top is making the most money because the person has multiple levels under them, and this is how they determine their ranks. The higher your rank, the bigger your group is, the bigger your team is, and the bigger your paycheck is, essentially. They also give you bonuses sometimes. Depends on the company. Your rank resets every month, which sucks because it's not stable in that sense. You have to generate as many points like per month to remain your status. Like, I've seen people drop from like really high status to very low status because their recruits just quit. Yeah, so like this is one of the tricky parts. This is when it's not stable, it's really stressful, and that's why people are being so pushy, because they are so desperate for income. They know that they may lose rank or they need money and etc., and that's why they're being so desperate and so pushy. And that's of course why they have a really negative reputation. Now, with that in mind, I will talk a little bit about my experience with MONAT. It produces natural-based, cruelty-free, vegan skincare and haircare products. They're based in US, Canada, UK, and Ireland, I believe. So they have become really big and massive there. They are planning to expand more, and that's one of the main reasons I think it would be helpful for people to know what is happening and what you're getting yourself into. And the methods and strategies that they use to recruit you are also not necessarily ethical. So now, why did I decide to join? So I was always skeptical of network marketing companies. I thought it was all a scam. I was like, well, but apparently it seems to be working for some people. So I was super curious, and I was debating myself on whether or not I should try it out or not, because I was thinking, oh well, I'm still young, I can make mistakes if anything, right? So it's better to try than regret later. I also wanted to do my first-hand research, like in terms of, okay, if I'm gonna join, I'm gonna keep track of everything so that I can share this information that I couldn't get from outside. When I was asking a lot of questions, they're saying, those are great questions, but I can share more until you join, right? So I was like, of course they're trying to have me join. They're not going to share their secrets or anything, any more details until I join, until they make money from me, right? Another reason why I decided to join was because either way, I wanted to develop my affiliate marketing portfolio. Another reason that I decided to join is because my intention wasn't really making money in that experience. It's more about curiosity and for the experience, because I wanted to build this portfolio, try creating some content with products, and gladly, like, you know, it has set me up for something, and now I'm partnering with different brands. Like, since I'm going to be getting commissions, I thought I'm going to make up for the amount that I'm going to pay up front for the package. So far I've earned like only half of the amount that I spent. It is pretty decent because it was short term and it was purely from my content that I posted on my page. I didn't really reach out to people saying, this is a product, buy it, it's amazing. No, like, it was just based on my content. People went through my link and apparently they purchased, and I got like a small commission out of this. So in terms of making a lot of money, not so much, not through commissions, but it was fine by me because money wasn't really the reason why I wanted to join. So just continuing on with my story, and so I just filled out an application on their website. I got a call. By the way, network marketers who are professional, who are really doing it really well, people who have a lot of experience with that, they tend to be really good at selling. And you cannot deny that they have a lot of experience, years of experience into selling. And then of course I've been told to get a package online, and I did. The smallest decent package of products, like not testers, was like 250 Canadian dollars. That's before tax. After tax and shipping, it cost me around $320, which I know is insane. There are luxury products quality products, and that's why I thought, okay, maybe this investment is worth it. Maybe I will see some results. So there are some products that I liked, like I truly liked. They're good, but maybe not worth the price, the high price. But it makes sense because the reason why it's so expensive is because you have to pay a margin to the people who have recruited you, and this is how it goes, right? So it's not necessarily for the quality that you're paying, it's more for the people who have recruited you and just the business model that is running the business. At least they're cruelty-free, that I support. No animal testing involved. We had weekly trainings. Not gonna lie, I learned a lot. They say that this is vegan product and the ones in pharmacy stores are really like a lot of chemicals, which may be true, but it has been working for me. When I was doing my research, apparently a lot of people's are experiencing hair loss due to the shampoo, and that kind of disturbed me. And when I asked my mentor about it, she said this is a detox phase where because you have been using chemicals all these years, you are detoxing right now, and then after that you're going to experience a massive hair growth. I tried the products, I didn't have any hair loss, but I have to admit they smell really good. They do smell really good. With your package you also get this set with testers, some more product testers, and this like folder with like the marketing stuff. When you register as a market partner for MONAT, you have an option to complete a course. They taught like different strategies. There's a hot market, there's a cold market. While it makes sense to sell it to your closed market, which is your relatives, your close friends, the people that you trust, this is your hot market. And they really urge you to sell to your hot market because they're most likely gonna buy, which is true, but they also may feel pressure to buy it from you. While it may be effective, it may not be good for your relationships with your closest people. That's one of the main reasons why the company is profiting but your relationships are not, or like your family members have to buy it because you really want to make profit out of this. These are the cases that I encountered when I was doing my research about it. So there's 11 ranks in the scheme. The one that they advertise the most is a 7th level market mentor. This is where you qualify for the cars and etc. There were like daily calls, literally 3 times a day. There's like one at 9 a.m. It was wake up with WFAB. There's a 12 p.m. Power hour, and then there is an opportunity call from 8 to 9. This is a time where they organize occasional workshops or like presentations about MONAT for like a massive audience to potentially recruit some more people. At 9 p.m. to around 10 p.m. they have a really massive call, boot camp or any other workshop from like SEDs, like a top level executives, and they share like some motivational stuff, some smart strategies, some techniques, which I'm not gonna lie, they were really helpful. Like I learned a lot during those workshops. You get some experience out of this. They even give you the prompt of what to say when you approach someone. This is a pure training on sales, right? Now we're gonna go into pros and cons of network marketing or MLMs. So pros, definitely trainings. As I mentioned, I think I built a lot of skills. Next pro is the support and hype that you get. It makes you feel really good about it, and you really feel welcomed, you really feel motivated to work with the community that you got into. So I'd say this is definitely a pro. Another pro is that it helps you to raise your social media because they share certain strategies on how to actually make your social media much more appealing and more credible, more legit for you to sell, and how to advertise the products. Now the cons. I don't want to offend anyone. When I was on the calls, at some point I experienced the feeling like I'm a part of a cult. They try to get you motivated, which makes sense, but I personally felt a little bit uncomfortable to the extent that they go to in convincing it, which is my personal experience, but I felt brainwashed to some extent. Okay, I knew the reality behind it. Don't get offended, this is my personal opinion. They teach you some wisdom, but sometimes it gets to an extent that it feels like you're being brainwashed. So another con is that if you're not recruiting, it's not really profitable for you. Another con is that it may affect your relationship and your networks, and I already touched base on that, like because you're encouraged to tap onto your hot market, and then you're trying to recruit your close friends and etc. So you get them on board, you make money out of them, and then it just doesn't feel good on them because they feel pushed, they want to support you, but they don't want to spend money or become a part of it. So when you're pushy, they don't feel comfortable, and that's why it ruins relationships. So the conclusion is network marketing is not necessarily a bad thing, although it does have a negative reputation because of lack of experience of most representatives. The point of this video is to not say it's bad or good. You're entitled to your own opinion. My job was just to deliver the information that I've collected through my experiences, and hopefully that in case you have encountered a network marketing opportunity, so that you take into account and you're educated about what is it and how it works. I know that there's anti-MLM communities about that. Like, this is not the purpose of this video. I'm just sharing my personal experience. I want to share awareness of that. I want to share my research and first-hand findings on that. So at the end of the day, the reason why you want to join a network marketing company matters. Don't join network marketing companies for the sole reason of making money. You can make big money, but it requires a lot of work in recruiting people and maintaining the standing, which is not sustainable. Here's the thing, if you do not believe in the product, you are not gonna succeed. Unless you can put a fake face and then advertise the product saying that you love it when you hate it, this is not really good. It's the basic idea of affiliate marketing. Like, if you don't like the product, do not promote it. But some people are just starting out and they don't know how to do properly, so they become pushy, they're not being transparent enough. It may or may not be necessarily for you, it's okay. But with a growing amount of network marketing people getting on board, I want to make sure that you're educated in the first place. That was my whole purpose of actually trying it out. I was curious. Now at least you have all this information, and this video is very, very in-depth. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. That also works. If you come across a person who is trying to recruit you and you have some doubts or questions about it, don't hesitate to reach out to me too. I'll be happy to help you figure out whether or not it's legit, whether or not it's a scam. My bottom line is say, like, it is costly. It requires a lot of work. You have to be open-minded. I do like some of their products, although they're really expensive, and I may not be purchasing them again. Some products are definitely not worth the price. I do tend to support brands that are not testing on animals and etc. So that's one good thing about MONAT. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Until next time.